welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Alasan Kikeloma Precious, a Nigerian schooling in Ghana, and on my channel I talk about my Nigerian Ghanaian experiences. I analyze my poems and I also do fun activities. And we have something new, We are cooking something new. So I'm going to start a series where I interview my fellow international students here on campus, and we are starting the series now. I know, as you can see, we have someone here, but I would not want to do the introduction. I would want him to introduce himself to us. So over to you.
Okay, my name is Blessing Moonstone Ogali, and I'm a Nigerian student here in Catholic University of Ghana.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can hear that. You heard his name right. He's called Blessing. I don't want to pronounce the words. Okay.
Okay.
Let's get to the video. We have some questions to ask him. I know a lot of you know Blessing, and there's some questions you've been wanting to know about him. Don't worry, you are going, you are going to get answers to all those questions today. Don't worry, I'm giving you all the tea as usual. You know that.
Okay.
Okay, so Blessing,
Yeah.
you're welcome to my channel,
Thank you.
and I'm so honored to have you here.
The pleasure is mine.
We have some few questions to ask you, and you've already introduced yourself to us, but that's not all the introduction we want. So I don't know if you mind telling us your background, your educational background, and just your background.
Okay, so I'm from a family of 8. So 8 siblings, plus myself, we're 8 in number, and then dad and mom. Yeah, and I was born into a music family.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I grew up, my dad in the choir, my mom in the choir. Everybody could sing, and everybody could play one or two instruments, that. But
Then you have something for us today.
okay, okay. We'll see about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So, and also educational background. Okay, so this happened to. I'm a general nursing student here in Catholic University of Ghana,
Okay.
and this happened to be my third degree.
Wow.
So
Wow.
my first degree was in music with area of specialization in
Really?
music therapy. Yes.
Wow, that's great.
So by profession, I'm a music therapist.
Wow.
Yes, and that was 2012 till 2016. Then my second degree was in theology.
Wow.
So right then, All Nations for Christ Bible Institute. That's Benson Dausa University, Benin City.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, and this is my third. I'm here doing nursing.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Would you want to talk about the music therapy? Because I am interested in that. What is it about and all that?
Okay. Music therapy is actually the combination of music and
Mhm.
medicine in healing of people.
Wow.
So it's a lot of people don't really know about that here in Africa, and then they don't value it because when you tell them music therapy, they want to ask how does music heal someone? But actually, music is a food for the soul, and it heals your body, your soul, and your spirit. So music has a way of lifting burdens away, and also as per my profession as a music therapist, I could work in the hospital or psychiatric homes, and homes where people are depressed or maybe they are faced with one challenge or the other. So that's it.
Okay, so after getting that degree, did you work?
Yeah, I tried a couple of jobs.
Okay.
Yeah, and also I think one of my project work was on a lady who couldn't sleep.
Wow.
So and
you were singing.
not just singing. Music therapy is not just all about singing.
Okay.
So there's something called analytical therapy when doing music therapy. So you analyze your patient. It has to do with a lot of things we do in the medical field. So you diagnose. After diagnosing, you analyze your patient and see how well they can respond to the therapy you're about to apply to them, and also you also ask to know patients' past history. So what they've been up to, the kind of music they listen to, and their life out there. So you introduce all of those in conjunction with your music, and then it helps. All of those activities actually help to. It helps the music to foster the health
Wow.
of these people.
Wow.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
Incredible. This is my first time hearing something like that, and I'm sure a lot of people. And this is what this series is about. You are going to learn a lot of new things. So, if you need a music therapist, please, because I need that. I really need that. I really need that, and that's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been able to get 2 degrees, and you're on the
Yeah.
third one. That's so great. And you're in level 200.
Yeah.
That's so great. Just getting this 1 degree, I am dying. Let's talk of somebody has gotten 2, and in the process of getting the third one. You deserve. You deserve.
Thank you.
So here in Catholic University,
Yeah.
I've heard a little about you. Though I'm not even in your department,
Yeah.
but you are the course rep. I mean, for nothing, if I have not heard anything, I know you are the course rep because I've
Okay.
been seeing around.
Yeah.
So here on campus, what are you known for? Because I can see you are really popular. So what are you known for? I want to know what people know you for on campus here.
Okay. People know me for different things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And but aside the course rep and every other thing, I think one thing that stands out most is actually my life.
Okay.
Yes. So people know me for um, they know me as someone who is a disciplined and
Okay.
straightforward. I'm transparent, and
Okay.
then I'm a principled person.
Okay.
So a lot of people here that know me, they know me for that. Yes, and that aside, how I've been able to contribute to the lives of people around here,
That's nice.
and also what I've been able to impact into lives of people, students around here. Actually, it's one thing that stands out.
Can you talk about those things?
Okay, so first of all, I would say God helped me.
Okay.
Yes, I won't be able to achieve anything if not for God.
Sorry.
So coming here to Catholic University, I think my fame went abroad, just like when he talked about Jesus. Yes, after he fasted and then he came down, as he came down from the mountain, he said his fame went abroad. So, but in this case, I didn't need to fast. I just needed to
Okay.
pray. Yeah.
Okay, that's
So,
great.
and when I came here, it was barely 2 months. And then I could hear my name in the lips of a lot of people. Yeah, what was I doing? I wasn't doing anything special. I was just being myself. I was just being the principled person that I am.
Okay.
Yeah, that was. So that was when that started at first. I knew it was God, because I was. This was my first time being in a place. Okay, though not my first time in Ghana, but my first time in the school, and then
Okay.
people who began to talk about me were people who were not even in my class, people who had been here, at least they've spent some years here, and then they could, this person, blessing, course rep. I'm like, what is happening? So, but I wasn't so surprised.
Okay.
Yeah, because I knew what was going on.
What was going on?
Yeah, so, and because with my level of experience and how God has led me and taught me, I could now impact lives, and in one way or the other, maybe lectures,
Okay.
yeah, teaching people, and then sometimes people just have this weight in their shoulders, and then they need someone to talk to, and they talk to me, and then I'm able to provide solutions to
I see.
the issues that they have and all that, and help with some academic stuffs and all. So that was a whole lot of process, but that was how it happened.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So if you need counseling, please, he's available. That's incredible.
Okay.
So you said this is not your first time being in Ghana.
Yes.
When was your first time in Ghana?
Okay, my first time in Ghana was 2012.
Did you stay here for a long period of time, or?
That was almost a year.
Oh, I see.
Yes, but I stayed around Accra and Kumasi.
Oh. So what were you doing then?
I'm an adventurous person.
Oh.
Yeah,
nice.
so back then I could, every Easter I would usually travel, and then I like to travel. So I came here with a group of friends and my pastor,
Oh, okay.
and I was baptized in a lake here in Ghana,
Oh, I
Lake
see.
Lake Busunkui,
Oh,
well, Busunkui,
okay,
something like that,
Busunche, okay.
around the
Yeah,
Kumasi
Kumasi.
region. So that's
Oh, I see it. Which
yeah.
church do you attend?
Top Faith Ministries over there in Nigeria, Top Faith
Okay.
Ministries, but here in Ghana, Assemblies of God.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's so nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I don't know. I was telling you that today I was scrolling through TikTok, then I
Okay.
saw your TikTok page. I don't know. I was like, okay, I have to watch the videos there.
Okay.
And I saw how you were able to sing Chi songs. Like
Okay.
so good. I've been in Ghana for a while now, about 6 years now.
Okay.
And I'm good with the Chi to some extent, and I can sing Chi songs because I'm in the choir in my church.
Okay.
And listening to the songs you were singing Jata Brewer,
Yeah.
that song is not an easy song to sing. And I was like, wow, how were
Okay.
you able to learn the Chi songs and sing them so fluently? I read through the comment sections and like people were like, wow, wow. And I was like, okay, how? How?
Okay. First of all, back then in school,
Okay.
yeah, during my first degree, yeah. So a lot of the songs that I learned
Oh, okay.
were Ghanaian songs. Though studying music, we the major types of songs we were doing were actually classic songs
Okay.
because classic music is the bedrock for every
Mhm.
other kind of music.
Yeah.
So and then I had to learn some classic Ghanaian songs.
Oh,
You know that I
okay.
fell in love with the language. Though I didn't know there were three songs.
Oh, I see.
Yes, I was just
I see.
learning.
You're just learning.
Yes, and I loved them.
Wow.
So and I'm also a very open-minded person.
Mm,
So I'm open to learning. I like to learn.
to learn.
So when I came here, one of the first things I experienced was actually the language barrier.
Okay.
So, but I didn't see it as a problem
The problem.
because I saw that I could learn.
Mhm.
So and also listening to the songs, I figured that I love good music. So
Okay.
I loved the sound of it. Yes, when you sing it. Though I love it when you sing it than when you speak.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
I got to learn.
That's
So these songs, sometimes I just play them and listen and try to pick each word, and download the lyrics and know the meaning. And
So do you know how to speak Chi?
I don't know how to speak, but I can understand.
Okay,
Yes.
that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's so good. You spoke about your challenges.
Okay.
One of them was the language barrier, but you don't see that to be a challenge. As an international student schooling
Okay.
here in Ghana, especially Sunyani Catholic University, what are some of your challenges you face?
Okay. Coming here at first, one thing that would have been a challenge for me was the way of life.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I came here at first, I started hearing these Ghanaians don't like international students, mostly Nigerians.
Okay.
In fact, the truth is, I figured out it was true because I
Yeah.
spoke to, yeah, I spoke to even some of the Ghanaians I spoke to. They told me it's true. They like international students, but then
But
Nigerians, they don't like them.
Well, I wouldn't lie. I can't say that's true because I've lived here for a while now,
Okay.
and sometimes I also feel like you as the international student,
Yeah.
how do you behave? You know, even here on campus, I see the way my fellow Nigerians behave, and I'm
Yeah.
like, really, you people make people talk.
Okay.
So for someone who has stayed here for a while, I feel that's a little true, but I feel like we trigger their behavior
No.
to some extent.
No, actually, I won't agree with that.
Oh, really?
You know,
Okay,
this is why I would
okay.
agree with it. Okay, I was saying something actually
Okay.
at first, because I'm open-minded. Yeah, I didn't let this thing sit inside of me.
Okay.
But then the reason why I say it's true is because I've heard it from the Ghanaians.
Ah.
I've spoken to a couple of
Okay.
Ghanaians, and then they'll tell you. And you know what I figured out? I figured out it's not a problem of. The problem is not really how we behave
Okay.
sometimes. The problem actually starts from, it's a generational problem.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so
From
you see,
mindset.
yes,
what
so
they
their
feel.
parents have told them, maybe their grandmom
Okay.
tells their dad or their mom, Nigerians are this and that, and then they pass it, the mom passed on to these people, and then so that's how a lot of them that I've seen.
Yeah.
That's actually their experiences. Not like they've had one-on-one confrontation or issues with Nigerians is because someone told them.
Told them.
Yes.
Well, that's very true. I
Yes.
remember there was one time somebody told me, I went to a seamstress shop
Okay.
and someone was there. She told me that I should get out. I'm in Nigeria. I don't know, back in the 90s when
Okay.
Ghanaians went to Nigeria and
Yeah,
the
and then
Ghana
they
must
sacked
go
them, yes.
things. She said, oh, you people sacked us from the country. And
Yeah.
back in secondary school, because I schooled there,
Okay.
I've heard the parents telling their children, don't
Mingle,
don't
yes.
mingle with a Nigerian, and she's a Nigerian. Those things are there, but I understand. But I also feel I've seen the best part,
Yeah.
or I'm seeing the best part about Ghanaians.
Ghanaians, yes.
And one thing I did tell my fellow international students is just, as you said, be open-minded. Like,
Yeah.
just forgo all these things, and you see the beauty.
best.
Because we don't know where we'll meet ourselves. I mean,
Yeah, that's the
I've
truth.
been able to get more opportunities even here than when I was in Nigeria, you see.
Okay.
So I always make sure that I'm open-minded. I don't allow these things.
Yeah, to get into
I
it.
promise you, you're on campus, you barely see me working with an international student.
Yeah.
I mean, a whole lot of people don't even know I'm
Yeah, you
and
see-
I feel like that's how it's supposed to be.
Yes.
You mingle yourself.
Okay.
But I've gotten to realize that people don't do that here, which
Okay.
is not so good.
You see, actually, you see, when I started talking about these challenges at first, I said I know how to keep an open mind. So you see that they at first when I came here, at first, there was something that stood out for me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I met the first friend I ever had here. Though I see him as like a big brother and like sometimes like a father.
Okay.
So even when he calls me friend, sometimes it's too weighty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there are some people who are not just friends. They are like they're in the position of a guardian. Yes, in your life. So Mr. Mark,
Okay.
he is the deputy registrar. So we started talking before I got here.
Oh.
And you see, he loved me like his own brother. So when I got here and I started hearing a lot of those petty talks and all that, he didn't get into me. And before I even got here, my best lecturer back then in Bible school was a Ghanaian,
Oh.
Reverend
I see.
Mary. And then she was very wonderful. She was my best lecturer. She was like a mother to me. She would call me sometimes after school and then she would talk to me and encourage me. So all that Ghanaians don't like Nigerians, or it didn't get into me. Yeah, but like I said earlier on, the reason why I said it was true what I mentioned earlier on was because I spoke to a few
spoke
Ghanaians
to
and then
few
it was what they had in mind. Yeah, so but then when I began to hear these things and even get some reactions from a few Ghanaians around, I didn't see them as bad people, or I didn't think it was a problem. I just felt like it was a personality difference. Yes, because I kept reminding myself that there was someone who held me up when I came here, someone who was ready to do anything for me.
Sure.
So, but in the class, it was really a big problem because I was course rep, and then in my level 100 first and second semester, we had combined classes with PHN and midwifery students, and then a lot of the PHN and midwifery students were Ghanaians. So, but in general nursing, we only had like 6 Ghanaians. So I noticed these people they had a problem with me being the leader. So
I understand.
it was a lot of confrontations I got. You think you're in Nigeria, you don't know you're in Ghana. Some even threatened my life. So we come out and we'll kill you. I'll tell them no, you can't.
I've had that experience
So
before.
so it was really tough. But then it with time this whole thing went down. Though it's not totally out, but then at least it's better. It's better than it used to be.
So how are you navigating through everything? Both you are staying here as an international student, studies and all the activities you indulge in. The last time I remember we had a meeting at a legislative meeting and I saw you there like wow. I mean you hold a number of positions. How are you able to cope academics and all those things? Because I'm sure you are doing pretty well in terms of academics.
Yes, in my academics I'm doing pretty well.
That's so good.
Yes.
I want to be like you.
Okay, actually it's not been easy, but then though sometimes it gets overwhelming,
Yeah.
but then I know how to set my priorities right.
Okay.
So when I have to, I don't have to do everything actually. So when I have to do my bidding for the class, I do it. Then when I have to be in a meeting, I also
You do it.
so sometimes when I'm not strong enough to do a lot of these things, I delegate activities or tasks to
Okay, that's so
people
great.
too. So it helps me. Yes.
So, do you have any hobbies?
A lot. But the one that stands out is my singing.
Singing.
Yeah, so singing
We
is
are
like a
ready
life to
to
me.
hear some good music.
Okay, singing is like is a lifestyle to me. So I grew up singing, and so I do not see it as just a hobby.
Okay.
I see it as a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So it's what I do. Um, it's what makes up my life.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And so I like to sing. I like to travel. I like to to go for adventures. Yeah. So
That's so
that's
good.
it. Yeah.
Before we get to the music aspect, we would want to know some personal. A lot of people want to know. I'm not the only one, I'm sure.
Okay.
So, are you in any form of relationship? I don't mean friendship, like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, would you want to talk about that? I mean, we want to know. You shouldn't be. Would you want to talk?
Okay. Concerning my relationship,
Okay.
yeah. For now, I wouldn't want to talk about it. Yes.
Okay.
Reasons, though it's because of personal reasons, though.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think some other time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be ready to talk about
So
it.
our answer is no more of no because it's a straightforward answer.
Yes.
Question and answer.
Yes.
So our answer is so you guys just
So I'm keeping it open.
okay,
So yes.
open. Okay.
Yes. So
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. Do you have before we? I really want to hear good music, and I sing
Okay.
too.
Well-
So I would want us to sing maybe any common song anyway. I would want us to sing. But before
Okay.
that, do you have any advice for international students? Because here on campus, I don't know. I just feel like international students are not taking. They're not using the opportunities around
Yeah.
them. I feel personal. I feel they have this mindset.
Yeah.
Oh, I am just here to study, and after
Yeah.
studying, I will go back to my country.
Yeah.
I feel it's not supposed to be that way.
Yeah, that's true.
What advice do you have for them?
Okay, to all international students out there, my first advice would be for you to know the reason why you came here.
Okay.
Yeah, because you see, I tell people, a lot of the international students here, they are here not because their parents are so wealthy or well to do.
Yeah.
Some of their parents are struggling, and then they went through the pain and struggles to send them here, yes, to study. So one of my first advice to international students is don't forget the reason why you're here, and then try your best to put in your effort, every effort that you can put in, to see that you get good grades. Yes, and also um, I want all international students out there to know that love is king. Yes, so regardless of who we are, the place we have found ourselves in, people's behavior or maybe personality differences and all that, just you should be able to know the reason why you are who you are in the first place. Yes, because if you know who you are and it sticks in your head, you won't be perturbed by what people do, or it doesn't change who you are or what you now began to do with them. So if you are a good person, keep being good, keep treating people right, and then for those who you can't change everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, so the earlier we know that, the better it is for us. Yeah, so do your best as international students and leave the rest for God. Just keep an open mind and learn as much as you can. Yeah, so that's it.
You've heard. Please heed to those advices because they'll go a long way. I can see you have some instruments here for us. So we're about to
Okay.
listen to good music before we end the video. So you have to give us some songs.
Okay.
I'll prefer tree songs anyway.
songs.
Yes.
Okay. So I have my guitar here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and is a female.
Oh, okay. What's the name? I'm sure it has
So
a name. Why is it a
it
female?
has a name. Okay.
Why is it a female?
Because I love the girl child.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
and then you see when I was purchasing the guitar, I was talking. I had a friend. Yeah, one. She was my prayer partner.
Oh, okay.
And then we had to get a name for the guitar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then while we prayerfully picked the name.
Wow.
And funny how what came to mind was the same thing that the Holy Spirit also revealed to her.
To her.
So we had to pick different alphabets from countries, different
wow.
countries. So from Europe, and then Nigeria, Ghana, and USA, and other countries.
Interesting.
And then we arrived at the name Eugenia.
Oh,
So-
I see.
So her name is Eugenia.
Wow. That's so
So,
cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so what song do you have for us?
let me bring the guitar out
bring
first. The
Eugenia
guitar will
out
determine
first.
will determine what kind of songs
Bring
we're going to do.
Virginia out
Okay.
first. Virginia is coming, guys.
Yeah, she's coming up.
Okay.
So this is Eugenia. So because of the space,
Okay.
I have to.
Is it okay?
Let me take this a little.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Oh, so this is Eugenia.
Let
me see.
them see Eugenia.
Okay, so this is Eugenia.
Oh, nice.
I don't joke with her.
Can you hear that?
Okay, there's something here. that I- So this is a capo.
Okay.
It is used to regulate the sound sometimes. So
Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Oh, wait, how did you learn that? Okay. I mean, you were taught, right? I don't have to ask that.
okay, someone didn't really teach me the guitar per se.
Oh,
Yeah, so back then when I was studying music, my major instrument. Okay, everyone studying music must play the piano.
oh, okay.
Yes, so my major instrument was violin.
Okay.
And so I played the violin for 2.5 years, and then I picked up the saxophone
Oh, okay.
because we also did wind. There's a course called wind band,
Okay.
so you must play an instrument that either a brass or a woodwind instrument. So I picked the saxophone, so I can play the saxophone. So, but it got to a point. My best friend then was a guitarist.
Oh,
So she
okay.
played the guitar very well, and then she encouraged me to learn. But there was no one to teach me because I was almost graduating.
Oh.
So with my knowledge and then few videos from YouTube, I was able to learn.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah.
I would also learn. I will learn too. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm thinking of a song that we can do together. So
Oh, it's fine. Even if I can't sing it, we just want to hear you sing.
okay. So. So this song is Your Presence
Okay.
by Israel Houghton.
Okay.
And there's a part I love so much, so I will just do that part.
No
Yes.
problem.
All my days on earth, I will await the moment that I see you face to face. Nothing in this world will satisfy. 'Cause Jesus, you are the cup that won't run dry. And on my days on earth, I will await the moment that I see you face to face. Because nothing in this world will satisfy me. Jesus, you are the cup that won't run dry. 'Cause Jesus, you are the cup that won't run dry. Oh, Jesus, you are the cup that won't run dry, because your presence is heaven to me. It's nothing like your presence, nothing like your presence, Lord. Your presence is heaven to me. Your presence, Lord, yeah, your presence is heaven to me. Oh, oh God, your presence is heaven to me. Let me take it one more time. So, all my days on earth, I will await the moment that I see you face to face, because nothing in this world will satisfy me. Jesus, you are the cup that won't run dry, because Jesus, you are the cup that won't run dry. Oh, oh, Jesus, you are the cup that won't run dry.
That's so soothing. I wish this never ended. Oh,
Thank you very much.
thank you so much for giving us this melodious.
You're welcome.
And I'm sure they want more, but in our next video, don't worry. If you want to see Moonstone, the all talented Moonstone on this channel again, comment. Because I really enjoyed this video as much as you did, and I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. But before we end this video, do you have anything to say? Do you want to say something? I don't know.
I don't really have much to say
Okay,
anymore. I just
okay.
want to say thank you
Oh,
for having me.
I have to be thanking him. Why is he telling me thank you? Thank you so much for coming to this channel. I mean, even communication was late and all that, but you were able to make it. I'm so grateful, and I want to say thank you so much.
The pleasure is mine.
Pleasure to have you. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Guys, help me to say thank you in the comment section. Don't forget to watch this video, share, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. It's a series, so the next time you're going to see someone else. So expecting all these things. But if you have more questions for Moonstone, you can still comment. If you want him to sing more, I mean other things. If you need him for music therapy,
Okay.
okay. So my next video. Bye.
Bye.